Here we go then. We're about to get underway in 2025. It's lights out and we're racing in the sprint here in Thailand. We're underway in MotoGP in 2025. It's a great start from pole position by Marc Marquez. Pecco Bagnaia aggressive on the inside of Alex Marquez, immediately up in his second place. Ayagura has had a stunning start. He's already got one place from 5th to 4th, but Marc Marquez has made the dream launch here. He's already got half a dozen bike lengths clear the chasing back into turn 3. It's lights out and we're racing here in MotoGP in Termas. It's a great start from pole position once again by Marc Marquez, but Alex Marquez trying to be aggressive on the inside. Oh, big contact further back, Fabio Quartararo and Marco Bezzecchi, but Marc Marquez leads. Lights out and we're racing in the sprint here in Austin. Brilliant start once again from pole position by the number 93. Is going to get the drop on the field into the first corner, but coming from a long way back. Look at Pecco Bagnaia with a storming start. What a start by Pecco Bagnaia. He briefly led into the first corner, having started at the back of the second round, 6th place. Marquez back at the front.
Bagnaia carving through again on Marc Marquez.
Lights out and we're underway here in Losail. He's nailed that start again from pole position, as is number 93 for Marc Marquez. Alex Marquez got away well too from second on the grid. Maverick Vinales immediately trying to find a way through on the KTM on the inside of Fabio Quartararo. Contact there between Alex Marquez and Marc Marquez, and out of nowhere Frankie Morbidelli pinches the lead on the VR46 Ducati. Lights out, we're racing in MotoGP here in the Grand Prix of Spain. Not a clean getaway at all by Marc Marquez, was it? He's going backwards into 4th place. Was that whole shot device engaged for the number 93? Aggressive he is on the inside now of Alex. Quartararo though is, they've got the whole shot. Bagnaia trying to get aggressive on the inside at turn 2. Quartararo leads, Bagnaia second. It was not the perfect launch for Marquez. Lights out and we're racing in the sprint here in Le Mans. Fabio Quartararo tries to get that factory Yamaha away from pole position. Frankie Morbidelli's gone all the way to the back of the field, not quite sure what happened to the VR46 Ducati rider. Quartararo tops it out with the Marquez brothers into the first section. Quartararo leads, Marquez going a little bit hot through turns 3 and 4. Bagnaia aggressive on the inside of Aldeguer as they power into the Dunlop Bridge. It's lights out and we're racing in the sprint here in the British Grand Prix. It's a brilliant start from pole position. He has absolutely nailed it on the factory Yamaha, hasn't he? The number 20 of Fabio Quartararo. Bagnaia's been aggressive on the inside of Alex Marquez, but around the outside of both Alex and Pecco Bagnaia, briefly went Marc Marquez. He's up into 3rd. Bagnaia was briefly up into 2nd, wasn't he? He's going to get picked off now for 4th by Fermin Aldeguer. So from 2nd to 5th, Bagnaia's gone in 3 corners. Lights out and we're racing in MotoGP here in Motoland. This time around Marc Marquez does indeed nail the start. He's going to get the whole shot into this tight first corner. Alex Marquez slots in the 2nd place. Good start by Bagnaia from the 2nd row. He's immediately up into P3. Going backwards is Frankie Morbidelli, who started on that front row. He's back now in 6th place. Lights out and we're racing here in MotoGP in Madeira. This time around Marc Marquez does make the perfect start from pole position. Side by side, shoulder to shoulder though goes Bagnaia in the braking zone. Who's going to tough it out? Marquez is going to run it hot surely. Bagnaia's going to cut to a tight line. How did Marquez break for that first corner and keep Bagnaia at bay? Through the smoke haze we go. Bagnaia attacks into turn 2. Just listen to the roar of the Mugello masses here in Italy. Bagnaia leads briefly. Lights out, we're racing in the sprint here in Aston. It's a brilliant start from that pole position by Quartararo. Look at Marc Marquez going around the outside of Bagnaia. He's trying to go around the outside of the lot. Marquez toughing it out on the brakes with Quartararo into the first corner. They rub shoulders. Marquez drops off the edge of the curve, but Marquez a great start, 4th to 2nd. He was briefly out of wheel ahead of Quartararo into turn 1. Lights out and we're racing in the sprint here in Germany. It's not a great start from 2nd place off the grid for LCR Honda's Johann Zarco's going backwards. Frankie Morbidelli's got away really well from the 2nd row, although Marquez goes in really hot. Super hot. He had the whole shot, did Marc, but he's back in 4th place. At the front then it's Marco Bezzecchi already.
Here's Quartararo's start. He gets a very good start. Watch Pedro Acosta over on the right-hand side, immediately disappearing out of shot. He had a very poor start. Now we're going to head into turn 1. Alex Marquez is on our right-hand side as Fabio tips it in on the inside. Here comes Alex Marquez, gentle contact with Fabio's back, but it didn't disturb Fabio too much. He's then swept around the outside of Marc Marquez.
Lights out, we're racing in MotoGP here. In Brno, great launch from pole position by Bagnaia. He's going to get the drop on the field. Head of Marquez, Mark into the first corner. Quartararo just squeezed in front of Marco Bezzecchi on the factory of Aprilia to keep hold of second place on the Yamaha. But it's Bagnaia who leads Mark here early on through turn 2.
Better start than yesterday for Alex Marquez, but he still didn't gain much ground off the start. Marc Marquez yesterday attacked into turn 3 on Bagnaia. He does exactly the same today.